season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. One of the great things about the early part of the season, high-profile non-conference games, and that's what we have for you on EA Sports College Football. It's the TCU Horned Frogs. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll return it. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Well, that could have been disastrous. Able to recover it and retain possession on the opening kickoff. The Horned Frogs offense to go on the attack first. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. This quarterback, one of the best in the country, but boy, does he face a stiff challenge with a stingy unit on the other side. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. The run inside. It's Williams. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
The throw. Snagged out of the air. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Makes the grab to the 25, and there's room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The option look, and he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. It is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And Deuce Knight will be running the show here. The portal addition from Auburn. One thing that has been a big point in practice, right side of the offensive line and how they can control this edge pressure. Running inside, it's McNeil. Makes it past the marker. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. To the ground. He's got it again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Knight. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cunningham. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He might want another play. To the air on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be down at the 40. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and... for that guy.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's second and long. The run inside. It's McNeil. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll be brought down.
Well, I think the defense was expecting them to throw the football there. Instead, they run it, and they pick up a big chunk of yards.
Yeah, you don't see that every day. That kind of run, and still short of the first down.
Yeah, it's a good job by the offense, though, kind of running the ball at a time when the defense wasn't expecting it. I think everybody in the stadium, they're expecting a pass, so let's see what they do next.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Absolutely perfect. And with the field goal guys all locked up here in the first quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Head to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Horned Frogs are facing 3rd and inches. Keeps it himself. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Slips through the line. You want to talk about ending the first quarter on a bang. A huge chunk play before they finally get him out of bounds to end the first quarter. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw. It's Knight. On target. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And they knocked through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give is to Williams. Maybe a crease. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and No chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Running inside, it's Alston. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. See what they dial up on 1st and 10.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He's loose. He's at the 30. The 10. And they're in for a touchdown.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. The run inside. It's Williams. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get in this.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Reed. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. He's got it. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Knight. It's complete to the left. Oh, what a cut! He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to go right back downfield. He'll take a shot. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. He wants to throw it again. Another incompletion on third down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Run in the red zone. It's Alston. There's a crease. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down next.
Makes a grab. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out and be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
With the catch, it's Scott. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. Takes it from the gun on third down. A strike downfield. TCU calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Third down following the sack by the D. Wide receiver going in motion. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass, it's Knight. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McNeil. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with a look at UCLA taking on the number 3 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
He'll bring it out. It's Simon. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Hey, guys, I can tell you that the home team coach told me at the half they are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Finds us back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
And the wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough space when I run those out routes that when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch and got some positive yards.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Caught. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's McNeil. Picks up the first down. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Tell you what, man, they went into half, they were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Gates. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, down here on the home team sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. The run inside. It's McNeil. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Didn't make them sweat it off. It's good. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He unleashes a long one. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Right on target this time.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Offense trying to go push pass on 1st down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Knight. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, going to the air. And make the catch. Ends it off on the counter. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Back to the ground with the running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. TCU calls its 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. On the move, it's Alston. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab past the marker. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. Hits the slide. Down he goes, but it'll be enough for a 1st down and enough to ice this game. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Knight. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Lets it fly. And it's a touchdown. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. Kidd Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. And the Mountaineers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Talk about a dynamic duo in the passing game. We certainly have that in this one. They challenge defenses at every level, Jesse.
And this is arguably the best quarterback-wide receiver combo in the entire nation. And, David, I feel like every week defenses try to come up with plans to stop these two. No one's been able to do it yet. They get their passes completed. They throw touchdowns. And right now, this is a massive challenge for this defense today.
Yeah, and there's a lot of great receivers in the country that don't have the great trigger man. But he's got both. So they can attack the whole field. He can get it a multitude of ways. Like, these are two superstars at the top of their game.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Back to throw, it's Knight. Flips it out on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Well, when it comes to screen passes, you're just trying to mix them in different situations, and I like it here. First play of the drive on offense, and you're dropping back to pass. You're letting the pass rush get upfield, seeing if you can just get one into the hands of your back, get some blockers downfield. You don't obviously pick up an explosive play, but you get some good yards on that, and you give the opposing defense now something else to think about. You've got these screens in your back pocket, and you're going to use them.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires it down the seam. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
Sometimes you see play action for teams that don't really even run the football. I love how they run the football, set it up, next play, take the big shot down the field. The receiver makes the play, makes the catch, and runs it into the end zone.
And they did tack on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Coming out to run the show for this offense, Dan Mahan. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. Leaves it with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quick release on the RPO. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? To the air. It's Mahan. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Quarterback will keep it.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So now it's 2nd and long. On the option. He'll keep it again on the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Knight. Finds his man, it's Carter. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee.
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted away incomplete.
Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
That last completion got them 9. They'll need one more here on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Finding some room. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Rambles into the end zone for a touchdown.
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking for a man, it's Knight. Pulls it in, it's Hooks. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Carter. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll go with the 5 wide out set on 2nd and 7.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick.
And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Looking to throw on 1st down. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. He slings it deep to the left. Nice throw, great catch. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alston. Here's a little room there. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with UCF in their matchup.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Dropping back, it's Knight. Quickly complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Here comes the option. Bust through behind his pad. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. No room to return, but quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. They went for it all on first down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage.
You're not going to fool this guy on the running back screen. They're trying to invite him up the field, rushing the passer, but he saw it too soon. He was able to stop in his tracks, locate the running back, get outside, and make a tackle. That is a very heads-up play that time by the DN.
Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Runs through a man, and he might have space. Past the 10. Lean for the wire. Touchdown. His third touchdown of this game, and his third on the season.
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're dealing with a second and long. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense...
Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
At the 35, he's got room. Open field on the right. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Making side adjustments here. Leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Might have a chance. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. If they can pick up a yard here on second down, that might put this one in the books. From the red zone, it's Alston. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Muscling ahead on third and short. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put a bow on this one.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game, and Jesse, I don't know.
Banks going for the goal line. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
That is
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. The lights are on, and they're shining brightly, literally and figuratively on this Saturday night. Today, a showdown between a pair of undefeated giants in a game that should have long-lasting implications. It's the Marshall Thundering Herd makes the quick grab. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Makes the grab. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Keeps it on the bootleg. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He'll take a deep shot here.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Cunningham. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now on 1st down from the 43. Looking for a crease. It's McNeil. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Got a man. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 50-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Quarterback may change this route. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throwing right. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it. It's McNeil. Bounces and squirms his way into the end. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Running inside. It's McNeil. Could be an alley. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good.
Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after he's... Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Back to throw, it's Knight. Got it in the middle, it's Cunningham. Good pick up there, they'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Trying play action. He's got the tight end. Oh, there's an alley on the left. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
He wants it all. Into the end zone. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
The run inside. It's Alston. There's some room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Into the end zone. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Here's first and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion. Snaps it in the shotgun. Snags it out of the air, and he'll make it. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Get it out on the screen.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on 1st down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
He's got trips left, single receiver right on 2nd and 2. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield very late in the half. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Knight. That's caught, it's McNeil. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McNeil.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Back to pass, it's Knight. Lets it fly. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Bringing it back. And after making the interception. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Running inside, it's McNeil. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. to pass. Here's the pressure. On the move, he fires. He's got it. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Right on the money.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Keeps it on the option. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got a little grass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he... This offense has it with really good field position. The run inside. It's Alston. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. On the move. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Alston. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And into the end zone for a touchdown. They give them... bunch formation for these receivers. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alston. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work?
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He will not get there. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a glad to have you with us from Malone Stadium in Monroe, Louisiana. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the... Offense in a bunch formation. To the air, it's Knight. Quick strike complete.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. Quickly complete. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the 1st down, and they better get ready, because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Not a lot on the return, but they can whip. To the air, it's Knight. Makes the grab. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on... On 2nd down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Running inside, it's Alston. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. This offense doing business in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Under fire. there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure on this defense.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Now the play fake. Under fire. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, it looked like this offense was going to get in the end zone for sure. Was going to get a touchdown, but how about the defense bowing up, getting a sack, forcing an incompletion. Big third down coming here.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Stumbled to the ground.
4th down here, it's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. The run inside. It's McNeil. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. Fair catch is made, and they'll... Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Knight. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Just about 30 seconds to go, and you want to score, but the last thing you need to do is give up a cheapie. Wants to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got the first down himself. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. From the gun. Makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. Intercepted, a first half turn. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw. It's Knight. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. Caught near the sideline. It's Carter. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll park it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. It'll be 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McNeil. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The play action fake. Shoots it to the left. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Looking for room. It's McNeil. Nice move to keep running. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Going to the run. It's McNeil. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it on the run. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He wants to change this route. They'll try to run for it. Gets behind the pads and The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Looking downfield on first down. Makes a catch.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Working that left side now. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. It's complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Running inside. It's McNeil. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. On the run, it's McNeil. Just ran him over. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Might as well stick with him. Maybe some room here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Alston. Across the 25, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. They extend. Great place to start for this offense. They want that clock to run. Breaks into the open.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Here we go. Ready, go.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now he's looking to throw it. Moving out to the right. Makes a connection. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of the play will stand. So does this defense just want to give the offense more chances? That is a costly penalty. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Pucks it out of the air. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Carter. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. And, man, they're taking advantage right now.
Trying to run, it's Alston. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Alston. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.